Aries, your mid-month focus for November in your health, it is bladder, genitals, sex organs, reproductive system, hemorrhoids, muscular system, hernias, rectum and prostate. It's also trauma by the mind that is healed. Now this month, last week you had unexpensive consequences, unexpected results that really made you stop and think. As you're going through to December, you'll be going into your badass era. So we have the Knight of Wands here, Knight of Swords here, and this is about you wanting to be focused, you're driven, you're pushing through on the ideas that you have. You've realized the truth about yourself and the people that you surround yourself with. It's time to let go of the past and to start this journey fresh with people with the same like mind as you. Now you're asked to get rid of old habits, you're to take charge of that and look deeply into what your future holds. Now you will have 5 opportunities or 5 people around you that will really help you push to make things right. In your home, it looks like that there's someone is going on a rampage, perhaps against siblings, or that they, if you and your partner have children, there's an argument and disagreement about that may end up in custody or some sort of legal advice. When it comes to love, it looks like someone's got the wrong end of the stick here and is going all out with the accusations. When it comes to your friends, it's like your friends want to be stuck in a place that you don't want to be anymore, so you're charging forward for what it is that you're focused on. When it comes to your career, it's time now for you to stop what you used to do and push forward and focus, because the end is there. In January, around about the 5th, you'll get some results. Taurus, your mid-month for November in your health, it is ovaries, lower back, kidneys, veins and buttocks. Now this month you're being asked to get your friends to help you, union, groups, fraternities to help you there. Now it looks like there is an enemy that is trying to get what you have. You need to walk away from this. You have all that you need to start a new project. The other thing that's going on is that you might be looking at your legalities, whether it be a contract, whether you have to sign with someone new, whether you need to readdress a law that's been broken or a permit that hasn't been approved. When it comes to your friends, it looks like a friend might be able to give you a hands up and help you move past something that has been traumatic in the past. When it comes to your love, it looks like you're walking away from old pain, old grief, and stepping forward, whether you're single or not, into a new start. There were some shocking events and things outside of your control last month. Last week. This month going into December, you're taking control of that and you've learnt your lesson, you're moving forward. When it comes to your family, it looks like someone is leaving. Not to be sad about that, because you have all that you need on your own anyway. When it comes to your career, it looks like you have had a change of heart, that you might be changing to a new location, or that you're going up in the world or switching over from one project to the other. But it's okay, you have everything you need and the support that you need to do that. Gemini, for your health, mid-month November, solar plexus, midriff, bowels, colon, intestines and abdomen. Also healing by practical measures. Now this month it's about your career and your ambitions and how you want the world to see you in that. There might be some disagreements with some people higher than you or with parents. Now you are going to have some accusations pointed at you, and why is because someone is attacking, or you've gone off with some of the information, not all of it, and it's in a retrospective period of where you need some alone time, whether someone has accusations against you or whether you've accused someone and they're coming out with all sorts of accusations that they're just trying to get it to stick. Now during this period of time, you might be feeling that work and health balance is not work balance is not working out for you, and it's because you are burning out. You need some time off, you need your mind to be calm. When it comes to your family, there might be some news about how we're walking past something that hurt us in the past. You might be causing some conflicts in your own mind of what is behind this. There's been some unexpected changes in the last week, and moving into December, there is going to be results around about the 24th of December, and then from the 5th of November on, it looks like things there will be cleared. When it comes to your finances, you might find that you just have too many things to pay all at once, so you're going to see someone with an accountant, someone with an experience in this, to help you be able to make it solid, to be able to make it easier for you to be able to know what is what and where is where. When it comes to love, it looks like someone's accusing somebody else because they think something's gone on, or maybe you're feeling quite lonely in a relationship. Cancer, Cancer, in your health, mid-month of November is heart, spine, side of the body, and the upper back, and viruses. This month in your career, it looks like there has been a mistake that has been made, and unexpected consequences or unexpected things last week that were outside of your control and maybe not the response you were waiting for. You're feeling quite introspective, like you want to spend time alone, you want to recoup yourself and reset yourself and rest mentally, because this has been a shock to you. When it comes to your finances, it looks like you are looking at where you can go further. It looks like if you might want to expand what it is that you're doing or learn some new techniques, especially if it's about a project that you're working with, or if you work in some kind of teaching way. When it comes to your finances, it looks like you are looking at those finances and requiring some professional to come in and help you with that. The why is because that you have so many thoughts going on, you don't know the direction, you're up in arms because what you thought was going to happen hasn't worked out the way that you thought, and there's no control around that. So your head is scrambled and you need some time off. Now the situation will ease. You just have to wait for the things outside of your control to calm down. There is nothing you can do right now about that. When it comes to your love, it looks like someone's feeling lonely in a relationship. Maybe they feel like this started or is going too fast. You have two major arcana cards here. One is the Hanged Man, and this is about, what control do you have in this relationship? How do you move forward? Did you take too much risk with this person? When it comes to family, it looks like someone in the family is quite lonely. Now you've got so many ideas in your head, but it'd be easy if you just go up and ask them why. They're feeling quite low, they're feeling isolated, they're feeling like they have no control and no direction and no purpose. When it comes to Leo, mid-month of November, your health is uterus, digestion, breast, stomach, and womb. When it comes to November, if it's anything to do with residual resources, passive income, money that is borrowed, it looks like it's something to do with a home, or to buy a home, or to move up to a better rental or a lease. Now, there is some good news coming into the family, and it looks like it's come in a hurry. We've taken a risk. We've been able to get things to go through, and we're celebrating as a family for that. And we're also looking at our mindset and how we've taken a rest, looking at what is important between tangible and practical things to do with your finances and your home, and how you can go about that. But it looks like things are going to be successful. Someone here has got a passionate drive to be able to succeed, and you will take that risk and you will succeed in that. And when it comes to your family, they are there to support and to be there with you. Leo, when it comes to your home, it looks like not only is there something to celebrate, but maybe you're putting money into there. Maybe someone's moving in and they're really, really bringing out the excitement and the joy in your life. When it comes to your love, it looks like we might be discussing and perhaps we need to sit back a bit. We might be hurrying too much into this, or maybe it was an invite or a request that we weren't quite expecting, to either move ourselves forward, move in together, and see what goes on from there. When it comes from our friendships, it's about looking deep within. Who still now matters? Who is no longer part of your journey? And what do you need to leave behind? When it comes to your actual money, it looks like you're going to spend something that you really, really love. The money will be there. It's something that you have always wanted, and maybe for something that you can do at home that you can make your own money for. So some piece of technology or some sort of training. Virgo, mid-month November, your health is vocal cords, speech, fingers, arms, hands, shoulders, lungs, nervous system. Now this month there is a change in perspective for you, and it looks like you might need some documents, you might need some clearance. You're talking to someone in a conversation. Maybe you're going to donate your time, maybe you're joining a force, maybe it is something in the community, but you're looking at that now. When it comes to agreements, being on the same page, like-minded people, and perhaps you're giving a conference, giving a talk, being part of something where people are listening to you. It's also about some creativity. Now when it comes to your finances, you might find that there's a creative way to make more money. You might be signing on the dotted line for a loan or an agreement with someone about how your home is going to be. You've discussed it and decided that yes, we're going to move forward with the way that things have been. When it comes to love, it looks like there's a discussion about what our future is. Do we want to move forward, or do we want to leave leave things behind. Now when it comes to enemies, someone is talking behind your back. Someone is confused on what the actual goal is or what the actual situation is, and they're talking about you. Now you can sit there in your feminine energy and your confidence. Your bad bitch era is coming in through till December, and this is where you're taking strides in being independent, speaking up, being creative in the way that you put yourself across. When it comes to your finances, we're looking and communicating about the dotted line. Are we asking for promotion? Are we asking for a loan? Are we agreeing to the terms and conditions of that? Now you will find there's duties and appointments through the end of this month, which can be complicated, especially if there was something outside of your control that that you weren't aware of that was unexpected last month. Lastly, when it comes to your health, you might be agreeing on a course of action that's going there, and what's confusing you at the moment will become clear. Libra, your mid-month, your health is solar plexus, midriff, bowels, colon, intestines and abdomen, and healing by practical methods. When it comes to your career, if you have underlings under you, there might be some discussion here about whether they're working hard enough, if they're sticking to their duties and appointments, what you need to make some changes there. When it comes to passive income, maybe you feel like you have the chance here to get some backing or to pairing up with someone, a duet that will be able to make that go further. For some of you, it's your health that has kept you from work. It can be mental health insecurities, how you feel amongst a team. If there's a mental thing here, feeling insecure, feeling like you're not worthy. When it comes to your home, maybe you're paying for some tradies or some changes at home. Maybe you might start looking after someone that's within the home. We're looking at our career here, and it looks like there may be a change there. You might be working with different people. You might be earning more. When it comes to love, there is an imbalance here. Someone's doing more, someone's doing less, and we're looking at the responsibility. We're looking at what our roles are in this relationship, and if there is the love there, or together the same amount, or is one loving or doing more than the other. When it comes to your health, it looks like that there's two stages to what it is that you're dealing with. It could be your thyroid. Again, your health is throat, ears, lower lip, jaw, and base of cerebellum that will also come up as well. When it comes to your friends, beware. There's someone there that's talking behind your back, making up these ridiculous scenarios that couldn't possibly happen, and the friends around you will be actually stand up for you behind your back. Scorpio, mid-month November, on your health is head, face, upper lip, upper jaw, cerebellum and brain. Now there is some pride involved here when it comes to your children or the project that you're on, or even in dating. There seems to be an offer made there, unorthodox, orthodox, you're not quite sure what that is. When it comes to your family, it looks like siblings may be reaching out. You're not quite sure whether you want to go that way or if you want to take the risk, because things in the past haven't worked out the way that you wanted, but there is a reprieve here. When it comes to work, there might be an offer of something new. You might be feeling like, do I want to change organizations? Is that an organization that is settled, that is well established, or is this something that is new and upcoming, and you're not quite sure if you have the long-term goal there, or if it's something that you might have to change in 6 months? So it's better the devil that you know. When it comes to love, if we're in a marriage or committed relationship, there might be discussions this month about child custody. Now an offer is being made. You might not like that arrangement. It might be outside the criteria of what you wanted, but if you go back to the drawing board, there will be a reprieve. You will be able to get what it is that you want. When it comes to dating, you might find that it's an unorthodox or an orthodox relationship. Maybe there's cultural or religion or political things that are standing in your way, Scorpio. Now when it comes to the money that you make for retirement, it looks like you are starting to put money there. You may have had to spend some money on something that was expensive, but you're able to return that now. When it comes to friends, beware of the devil. Beware of someone talking behind your back. Now you will be surprised about someone who does stand up for you. Now if you're in a new relationship, it looks like there might be some change there. There might be an offer to take things to another level, or someone's just asking you out. Sagittarius, mid-month November, your health, toes, feet, and physical pain. Now, experiencing gains that you have had, the ego, the pride, how you live your life and how you want others to see you. There's a cycle here coming to end. Last week, there was some unexpected behavior or unexpected events and complications that came up that left you a little bit shocked. It makes you feel like you can't move forward because there seems to be some sort of risks there. Now, you do have some success, especially if you go into looking into the fine detail, get a professional involved, especially when it comes to money or physical and tangible things. So let's look at money. In money, we are looking at accountants, we're looking at how we're going to save money, we're looking at how we earn money. And if we're discussing that with our boss, you'll find that there is more money or that money is going to be stable. When it comes to the family, we're having discussions, like-minded ideas of what the future is going to look like. There is a celebration. We are happy with the results there. It looks like any dream that we had, if it's buying a house, if it's going overseas together, whatever that is, it looks like that's going to go forward now. Any secrets that you've got from the past, whether it be you or your family or some friends that have come out last week was unexpected, you're able to put things behind you now, and it gives you the information of something that was long time ago that had made you really confused. You get those answers now. When it comes to love, it looks like there's a lot of passion there. It looks like we're having a lot of fun, we're communicating, we're going out. We are just emotionally on a high right now. When it comes to friends, it's something to celebrate. Maybe some of us are going on an overseas trip, or someone within your friendship are, and we're all having a goodbye celebration to send that off. Capricorn, mid-month November, your health is arteries, ankles, calves, legs, and shins. Now, your profit and salary, there was some unexpected events or things outside of your control last week that was to do with your career. Now, if that's study, if this is a course that you're on, or if this is you applying for a higher position or a job itself, things there did not work out the way that you expected. Now, where we are right now, it looks like we are howling with emotions at what we've lost or what we didn't achieve, or things that were outside of our control have left us a little bit upset. Now, there's two people here that are demanding, that are wanting more from you, that aren't looking at how you are emotionally dealing with your mindset right now. And so your friendships, your fraternities, someone that you can talk to in a group sense will help you out with that. When it comes to your home, it looks like you are moving forward, especially when it comes to where you've been right now, and the situation, the atmosphere around you is going to get better. When it comes to what your future looks like, you might be stuck. Your mindset is stuck because things didn't work out the way that you want, and you're looking out and what you can do and how you can move forward and how you can progress. But the Chariot's there who's saying you're already on your move. You're already gathering speed. You're already in the right direction. When it comes to love, we're having communication on what that looks like moving forward. We're happy with the results. We can see that this is a relationship that's gathering momentum. When it comes to established couples, it looks like we're moving on to the next level. When it comes to your friends, we are looking at where they're going, and do we want to leave that behind? You are walking into a bad bitch era. Something that didn't work out for you has made you stop and realize. Aquarius, your mid-month November reading, knees, bones, skin and teeth is your health. Now, in your home, there are some feelings of emotions from the parents. Maybe you're feeling like you're doing things wrong. Maybe you feel like you want to control and you want to help, but they're old enough to make their own decisions. When it comes to you emotionally, you're feeling, am I making the right decisions? What does my future look like? Have I stalled? Have I stopped moving? And you're looking out and finding out, what direction am I going in? Can I get there? And the Chariot card, you've got the same cards as Capricorn. Am I directionless? What is the point? Where am I going? The Chariot card says that you've already got momentum. You're already moving in the right direction. It is your own fears, your own emotions. Something last week happened outside of your control. This has maybe made you feel a little bit vulnerable as a parent on how you can help the children. They might be adults, so you feel like you can't, give too much advice because they have to make their own mistakes. When it comes to love, you might find that there has been a disagreement or an unexpected event there that you weren't expecting. Some of you, it might feel like a slap in the face, and it might have come from the parents, yours or theirs. You're looking about how we can move forward past this. You can move forward past this, but it's going to be a slow ride. You have to share those reins with your partner, and you have to be able to move forward and leave things in the past. When it comes to your home, it looks like There can be a change there. Are we looking about whether we move? Are we looking about where we're staying? How do we feel about that? And there will be some changes that you can move, take steps on that soon. Things that were outside of control, you can take the reins now. When it comes to your friends, you might find that someone's been talking behind your back, but you're able to catch up on that and be able to slap that down. Pisces, mid-month November, your health, sciatic, liver, hips and thighs. This is about you feeling directionless, feeling like you've got a big plan that you want to move forward on. And there are some situations outside of your control. So as far as your career is concerned, your mentality has changed. You are embarking on a career that expands your way of making money. Maybe you're getting into some kind of teaching or some learning to be able to do that. Now, in your career or in your study, you might find that there was some cheating last week. You might find that someone was playing the fool. But don't worry, you're strong in your courage. You're strong in your conviction. You know that you got this. You know that it'll come out. You know that this is just nothing. Sweep it under the rug. That person thinks that they got it, but they didn't really. Now, how can you sort the situation? What will the end result be? This is about earning money, getting a win, pushing, making it, paying it forward, because you have got that solid. Now, tangible and practical effects will be able to help you move to that position that you want. If you feel like you don't have enough to get there, you will, especially if it's an event, a tournament, a conference, you will have what it needs to be able to get there. Now, if you needed approval, if you needed money, if you needed somebody else to go there with you. When it comes to your relationship, you might feel like things have been cheating. You might feel like you're not on the same page. You might be feeling like you've been taken as a fool. The situation there, especially last week where things didn't work out that they were supposed to, the control wasn't there. Your answer to that is to give as good as you've got. You've got all of what you need with you. You can be able to change this into a yes instead of a no situation. When it comes to you in your home, it looks like someone's not doing what they're meant to be doing. Someone's taking up the responsibility and the task that they've been given. They seem directionless, but if you push them, if you're there, if you're helping them, they will find the strength and the courage to be able to that you weren't quite sure of. Now, when we're looking at the direction in your life, maybe you want to go overseas, maybe you're trying to save some money for that. You can be confident in the knowledge that you will have what it is that you need to be able to take that journey. When it comes to your career or study, you might find that you don't have the money, you don't have the skills, you feel like you won't be let in. You will.